released Gone Home for free this month, earlier last week, and we got our hands on it. We played it, so we're gonna give our first thoughts here. Um, Give me a second, and we're getting all the titles and everything straight. No comments. I'm not gonna be taking comments, but yeah. So let's get this fixed up. Gone Home's obviously, as you can see, a first person point of view. I don't know how you explain it. Uh, Story game. I'm assuming you could call it. Yeah. Anyhow, it's first person and it's based on a girl who's been away. From what I've got was from on some sort of trip. Her parents lived at this house, or lived in this house, and you know, I'm home, and lo and behold, nobody's home. So yeah, I can pick up stuff and throw it, put it wherever. That's the good old Christmas stuff. So Gone Home, you start off right here in this area, and you're looking around like, oh, what's going on? You go, and you can see a note, Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. And what happens is Sam is your sister, and it's a mystery about Sam's story. So you walk in, and the first thing you see is a giant staircase, doors, and more doors. And you're supposed to go through and look at everything. You're supposed to dig through, see papers, and read them. So you read the invoice, and oh, this, and that. And you got bathrooms. Now, when you get in, it's incredibly creepy because there's rain. There's none of these lights are on. You got to turn them all on yourself. You go and walk up to them, and you know, turn on and off. And so there's that. So what you do is you basically get through the house and find out your sister's story. Now you'll see there's later on you'll find panels and private do not read, yada yada. You see papers right here, one of the postcards you sent. So it's really just a I'm finding things game, and there's a lot of exploration. On the map you'll see you end up finding out that there's secret compartments to the house. You'll see the purple X's or the um, what would you call it? The hidden compartments like this back here I found earlier. You see two basement and you see another one right here. So essentially your sister, she's not here like she's supposed to be. Mom and Dad will be back later. You end up finding out Dad's a writer. Oh, Dad writes for a living. Cool, cool. So you see all of his books and everything, and you can see where he started to do great and then he failed. And as you keep exploring more and more into the house, you find keys and lockers and all that, and you go and you can unlock the locked doors. So you'll go upstairs and you'll see more rooms. Everything's kind of a mess. I think this was my sister's room, if I'm not mistaken. And it's really cool because you've got stuff like, grab this cassette and insert tape, and now music's gonna be blaring.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really play with the music too much because it got on my damn nerves. Anyways, to the story, it is my sister just started high school. She fell in love with this girl, and she's a punk rock girl, so you'll see a lot of punk rock music in here. And then she decides, hey, I'm in the army. I'm going to go ahead and move on. I can't do this. And your sister's devastated. And you see satanic things like this too, which is really cool. You're like, oh, that's incredible. Now, one thing that was really out of place to me was the satanic symbolism, I guess you would say, in the house. And you saw the Ouija board back there. But once you get down here, she walks slow. There's no fast run. There's a secret door right here, and you go back here, and you see a pentagram. Like, oh, huh, that's interesting. And it's creepy as shit. But, lo and behold, that's it. And it's like, oh, that's somewhat out of place. And you see possession and exorcism book laying around, and it's just really, that seemed really out of place to me. Um, Overall, the story was, it's a pretty good, decent little story. The game itself I found to be quite boring for me because it's literally just me walking around the house. And the whole object of the game is to get into the attic. As you can see, I'm gonna go around here and we're gonna find the attic real quick. And it's very slow pacing. At first you're creeped out by a lot of things because it's dark and you're like, oh, I don't want it to jump out at me, but then you realize nothing ever jumps out at you. So it's kind of anticlimactic. So you get in here and this is locked. The key is in that satanic room we just passed and you see the cot. And you'll pick up things like this throughout the story, and it'll go through one of Sam's, that's my sister, Sam. It'll go through her, telling a diary story, and it's like, oh, okay, you're in love with this girl. So then you get here, and I'm not going to ruin it for you, but the end of the game is like,
Katie,
oh.
I'm so sorry
So,
that I can't be there to see you.
Anyway, so overall, my review for
I
Going
can't tell you
Home
all this
is
myself.
about a 4 out of 10.
But
If you
I
really
hope
wanted
as you
a
read this
story,
journal, and you
walking
think back,
story game, I'd
that you'll
suggest
understand
Fire
why I
Watch
had to
10
do
times
what
out
I
of 10
did.
more than this.
And
Going
you won't be
Home, it's
sad.
possible to beat the game in
And
60
you won't
seconds.
hate me.
Something I will probably go back and
And
do.
I just know
But
that
overall,
I am
I mean,
where
it's
I need
free.
to be.
Get it, play it once, see the
I
story,
love you
and
so much,
that's it.
Katie.
Thank you all for stopping
I'll
by.
see you
This is
again
my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let
someday.
me know what y'all think.